This video has been kindly sponsored by Squarespace. Good morning, friends. Happy Wednesday. I'm kind of saying hi to you a little late in the week because I have been so anxious this entire week. I thought once the election was over and we wouldn't have a fascist in office anymore, I thought that my anxiety would settle. But then, of course, all this coup attempt things have started just clogging up my timeline now. So that's part of it. That's like a background stressor. But I would say that the main thing is that I'm moving into my studio next week, and I am so scared. I'm scared that I made a bad decision. I'm scared that this is going to be a waste of money, that I'm just going to have to pay rent on this space for a year that I'm not going to be able to utilize. All of these different things. And this comes from the fact that I'm gonna bring you in a little closer because there's yard work going on outside and it's annoying. So hang on. There we go. Also, I know my ponytail is a bit whack, but you'll have to forgive me. So I've been running my business for about 3 years now, and I am currently in an incredible stage of growth that is frankly terrifying. And I still like to pretend that I am running a tiny little Etsy shop out of the corner of my studio apartment. That I can still kind of cobble everything together and I can just sort of make it up as I go along. And the fact of the matter is that I can't do that anymore because my business is... Oh, Soph is scratching up her thing in the hallway. It's, my business has outgrown me, which is a phenomenal problem to have, but it is still a problem. And so I'm just really nervous because I'm basically just going to have to learn how to do a bunch of stuff that I don't know how to do. I need to solidify a business plan. I'm going to have to hire an accountant and a lawyer for when I hire someone in the spring. And I'm going to be managing 2 spaces. So I'm going to be managing my shop as well as my home, though ideally I'll have most of everything out of anything shop related out of my house. So there won't be any overlap. But then I'm oh, but what if I want to make stuff at home over the weekend? It's I'll just have to go to the studio and pick stuff up, and that's fine, and that's okay. But I have to buy new storage stuff. I have to figure out how I'm going to organize everything. I have to get the internet set up over there and stuff. I really need to get a handle on my finances. I have FreshBooks, and so I've been logging all of my expenses, but they're not categorized. Luckily, I've been saving up for taxes, and so I have my taxes on lock because I learned from my 2019 taxes, and so now I'm all set for my 2021s. Because as a self-employed person or as a freelancer, you want to save about 30% of everything that you make in order to pay it in taxes later. Fun fact. So I've just been anxious out of my gourd thinking about all that stuff. And so I have that running in my head, and then I'm also going to be updating my shop this weekend. So by the time you've seen this, I've already had my shop update. I worked on some cute little clay earrings. I tried to get footage of them, but honestly, adding the beads on is so fiddly that the footage just did not turn out because you just couldn't see what I was doing. I did make some pins though that I glazed with resin the other day. Then I've been working on some cute tiny miniature paintings that I'm gonna probably make more of today. But yeah, I haven't talked on the vlog earlier than this because I've just been really stressed because this is brand new territory and I don't know what to do. Luckily I have, Connor and a wealth of literature and knowledge at my fingertips. That's the beauty of the internet. The thing is that this is my anxiety perfectionism thing where it's just like there's no point in doing something if you're not immediately good at it. So like for me, because I'm not really good with like business management stuff, like I'm really good at the creative side of my business, I'm not very good at the businessy side. But I recognize that there's a lot of stuff that I have to learn. And looking at things that I'm bad at and trying to do things that I'm bad at makes me feel really embarrassed and like almost ashamed for being bad at something, which I recognize is absolutely absurd, but it is the way that my brain works. So I'm just having to sort of like press down that thing and be like, hey, we have to be bad at a thing before we can be good at a thing. It's like Jake from Adventure Time says, sucking at something is the first step to being kind of good at something. So trying to keep that at the forefront of my brain. But today, so I have that again. This is all just like background tasks in my brain. But today, I am working on some digital products right now. Let's see, I just sketched up my recipe card, and then on stream today, I'm going to be streaming this afternoon, I'm going to be working on my Patreon printable. I'm doing like a little mini, I put up a poll on my Patreon. I was like, what kind of printable do you want this month? And we did a mini art print. So I'm going to do a mini art print and make sure that I format it for like phone background stuff too. I've also just like, because my anxiety, I hope you don't mind that I'm just talking your ear off. Also, because my anxiety has been like sky high, my imposter syndrome comparing myself to other artists has also been really high and awful. So I've just been like scrolling through my Instagram feed and my Twitter feed and just like looking at all of the artists that I love and admire, and I'm just so jealous and envious, and like, and obviously I think that they do incredible work and I'm so stoked for them, but I'm just like, I think that I'm missing something, and it's just, I recognize that this may not make any sense, but this is where I'm at right now. So basically over winter time, I'm just going to be doing a bunch of restructuring. It's stuff that won't like, basically won't show up essentially like on the outside. If you go to my website, you're not going to see that I've like restructured my whole thing, but it's just a lot of sort of internal, boring, behind the scenes work that is really necessary and very scary for me, because it means that my business is like a, you know, it's a business. It's like a, it's a, it is an entity, and it is not just me running an Etsy shop out of the corner of my bedroom anymore. I have goosebumps. We're gonna start drawing here in a mo, but first I wanted to say thank you again to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Squarespace is the all-in-one platform that you can use to build a website, portfolio, online shop, whatever it is you so please. They have loads of different templates to choose from that are super customizable. You don't need to know anything about code to make your website look awesome. They have loads of powerful e-commerce tools to make running your online shop really easy. I've been using Squarespace to run my own online shop for 2 years now, and it's been a wonderful experience. They also have 24/7 customer support, so if you ever need a hand, they're there for you. If you have been looking to build a website or online shop or anything like that, you can go to squarespace.com for a free trial. And then when you're ready to launch your website, you can go to squarespace.com/Cheyenne Barton for 10% off your first purchase. Thank you so much, Squarespace. And now we are going to get into some good drawing. I'm going to be working on that Patreon printable that I mentioned, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. So I hope you guys like it too. Hello! It's been a hot minute since I've used this camera. Hi friends. Oh, I forgot how much fun it is to use this thing. We're on our way to pick up my keys for the studio. I'm very excited. Also super nervous, but mostly really excited. And I wanted to take you along with me. We also have to run some errands, so we're gonna be doing that. I'm also just excited to show you guys the space, maybe talk you through my ideas for it. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm gonna have like an office space. Jeez Louise. Okay, let's go. This is the spot. It's really happy that the overhead lights in here are like very, I don't know, they're like a very warm fluorescent, so they're not like abysmal to deal with, but look at it. So it's a corner office. Let me see if I can do this. Oh god. So this is a spot. Just a handy little corner unit. It is 250 square feet, I think, which is perfect for me in a little business. I love the 2 windows, so I'm probably going to set up one desk right here, which is where like computer things are going to happen. There's 3 outlets, so I'm going to need to buy quite a few surge protectors to make the most of that. But I was going to set up like my computer desk right here, and then I was thinking of having a second desk in the middle here where I can like make art things. I am probably going to put up like some storage shelves on this side. I'm also going to be a little tea corner, so I'm going to use that up too. My main thing is that I'm just going to get a couple desks and some like plain storage stuff, so that from there I can sort of like figure out what else I need for the space. But yeah, so I'm not selling physical products again in my shop until like February or March. So basically I can spend January and December essentially outfitting this space, making sure that I have everything that I need. I've got to hire like an accountant and a lawyer and all this stuff. I also want to say thank you to my patrons, because it's because of my patrons that I am able to rent another studio space. This place was a little bit out of my budget, but again, because of my patrons, I was able to afford that like little bit of a splurge, and because of them, I'm going to be able to furnish this space, and I'm going to be able to like pay rent on it every month. And thank you so much, patrons. Y'all are incredible. But I'm very, very excited for what lies ahead. I don't know what lies ahead, but I'm very excited. There is a coffee shop downstairs, so I'm going to get coffee there. And then I actually also needed to go to an art supply store because I really need to buy gesso. So I was going to do that. But here's the beginning of something new. I can't wait. So I know that I forgot to take you with me into the art supply store, but I can show you the tiniest art supply haul ever. I got this cute frame because Connor and I have been wanting to print out more pictures of ourselves and put them up around the apartment. So I got a cute little frame. It was also on sale. I got this little tub of gesso because I bought this other one from Blick, like, I don't know, maybe like towards the beginning of quarantine, so like March-ish, but when I opened it up, it was this like weird jelly texture, even though I had never opened it up before. So I think it might have been like a bad batch or something, so gesso's just good to have on hand. I wish I had had it when I had made my little clay charms, so I'm happy to have it on hand now. And I have some mini canvases that I messed up, and so I want to be able to paint over them, so I got myself some gesso. Speaking of, I got some more tiny canvases. These ones are kind of more landscapey as opposed to just the plain square ones. So I'm excited to use these as well. And then I also got Tatley. So So I got myself some fake tattoos because I want real tattoos, but I haven't done that yet. So we shall see. I got some groceries, and so now I'm trying to figure out what I need to do for the rest of the day. I'm also making soup tonight, and I'm making apple pie. So I feel like I should go ahead and make the crust and cook the filling, because the filling has to cool down completely. Maybe we'll do that, because then while that's cooling, then I can work. So we're gonna make pie dough. Hello my sweet friends, welcome to Monday. My car is in the shop. I had to take it in because there's a recall thing. The notice was first sent out like a year ago, and I've just been putting off taking my car in because I'm lazy, honest to God. But I finally took it in, and of course they found like several other things that need to be fixed, but that's fine. So I am stuck at home today, as I've been every day of this year essentially. I'm gonna just be working on shop stuff. I'm moving into the studio this week, and so I'm actually on IKEA.com right now putting together, I'm buying some shelves and desks and things, and I'm gonna wait until I actually get everything moved in there to see what storage things I need. I'm trying to not, trying not to buy too much too quick, so I'm gonna move everything in there, see what boxes and little bits and bobs that I need, and then buy them after the fact. But I'm definitely getting I'm getting a couple shelves, couple shelving units. I'm getting 2 desks, desk chair, I think I'm getting like a desk lamp, some wires, just like kind of basics to sort of get me going. But I also need, I realized that we're out of packing tape, so like I can't put together some of the boxes that we have. We do have some banker boxes in the basement, so yeah. But basically I'm going to be working on, I'm answering some emails right now, and then I am going to hopefully paint a little bit today. I would love to do more of these mini landscapes because these are so fun. And then, yeah, Monday.